The moment the wasp stung me, I knew I was screwed. It was second period biology, middle of August, heat waves crawling up the windows, and I felt that sharp stab in my forearm. Then instant fire shooting up my skin. My breath caught. My throat started to close almost immediately. I need an EpiPen, I choked, already sweating, already dizzy. Miss Brenner didn't even look up from her phone. Stop being dramatic. No, I'm not kidding. I'm allergic. I'm going into anaphylaxis. My voice was already cracking. She raised an eyebrow, smirking. Your mother probably told you to fake this for attention. I know how your people operate. That phrase hit harder than the sting. I froze, my body on fire, my chest tight, and I couldn't even find the words to respond. We weren't allowed phones. School policy. They were locked in the front office. I couldn't call my mom, couldn't call 911, nothing. Katie, my lab partner, snapped her hand up. Miss Brenner, she's allergic. She carries an EpiPen. This isn't fake. Brenner's tone got sweet and poison dripping. And where is this magical EpiPen? I swallowed, embarrassed and furious. I left it at home, but there's one in the nurse's cabinet. Of course you did, she said, rolling her eyes. Fresh air will help with your panic attack. She walked over to the windows and cranked them open. That's when we all saw it. A massive wasp nest, hanging right outside, big as a football. Close those, David shouted. There's a nest! Mike and Anthony jumped up to shut the windows, but Brenner blocked them. The bottoms are painted shut, she said, chipper, like she was giving a weather report. Only the top's open, and I have the pole. She waved it like a trophy, then casually tossed it into her desk drawer and locked it. Meanwhile, the hives were rising fast on my arm, fire ants crawling under my skin, and my whole body was starting to shake. I stood up to bolt for the door. She moved, like lightning, grabbed the handle, and it snapped off in her hand. Oops, she said. Guess we're stuck until maintenance comes. David's jaw dropped. What the? Language, she snapped. Detention. I could barely talk now. My shirt was soaked through with sweat, my throat nearly shut. Please, I need help. You can't fool me, she said, tucking the broken handle into her pocket. I know how your people lie. Second time she said it. Then 3 more wasps zipped in. Kevin got stung on the neck and screamed. One landed on Sophia's shoulder and the whole class broke into chaos. Kids were yelling, slapping at bugs, trying to push desks around to block the windows. Close them! Half the room was shouting. I told you, Brenner said calmly. They're painted shut. One stung her, right on the forearm. She didn't flinch. See? I'm fine. Leading by example. I was clawing at my neck now. Hives had spread to my face. It felt like my skin was turning inside out. I dug my nails into my arm and felt blood. Oh my God, she's bleeding, Sarah cried. Look at her face. Jamal ripped off his shirt and started fanning me. She's not breathing right. Put your shirt back on, Brenner barked. Inappropriate behavior. 3 girls formed a shield around me. One held my hand. One checked my pulse over and over. It's too fast. It's way too fast. Brenner, meanwhile, walked to the thermostat and cranked up the heat. It was 100 degrees outside. Maybe if you all experience some discomfort, she said, you'll stop enabling her performance. What is wrong with you? David shouted, fists clenched, face red. Emma started sobbing. We need to break the door. 6 kids slammed against it with their shoulders. Nothing. Brenner just smiled. Destruction of property. You're all getting expelled. My body was ballooning. My skin felt like it would split open. I could barely see. Every breath was a war. Then the room snapped. Kids were yelling, climbing desks, pounding walls. Someone threw a textbook at the window. It bounced right off. Kevin, still bleeding, started picking the lock with a paper clip. Her lips are blue! Sarah screamed. Someone do something! Then my knees gave out. I dropped. My face hit the floor. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe, couldn't think. The last thing I saw, Brenner, calm as ever, picking up the big, heavy paperweight from her desk. You know what? She said, smiling. Let's prove these are just normal wasps. And then she hurled it at the nest. Click the full story to see what happened next.